Hello, this is Corey the Keyblade Wielder, and we're back for another commentary. Well, we're back to going on Disney versus Marvel villains on round 5. So let's begin. So the first fight, Emperor Zerg versus Galactus. We see Zerg is just relaxing and making a scheme to take over the Galactic Alliance. Until Galactus shows up. Who is just here wants to devour Planet Z. All I know is that he eats planets, and that's it. So Zerg sends the Hornets after him, but he blasts them. Nothing but insects compared to him, and yeah, you can tell Galactus is in CGI. That's from the 90s. I don't know what cartoon he was from. So Galactus wins, and now he eats the planet. Next fight, Demona versus Mystique. Again. I think Magneto sent her... on Magneto's behalf, Mystique infiltrates Xanatos' headquarters. Turns out Demona is here too. Look, I'm not sure what footage you have of Mystique. I guess it's from Wolverine and the X-Men. That's my only guess. I have not watched it. I only like X-Men Evolution. That's it. But the 90s X-Men animated series was just very cheesy. I mean, it's been forever since I've seen X-Men Evolution. Oh, Demona's using a spell. Turned her to stone and... dang! Demona wins! And next fight, Queen Narissa versus Shocker and Whiplash. Narissa is watching that her kingdom's being attacked by Shocker and Whiplash. So she infiltrates to Kingpin's headquarters just to fight him. I only know Shocker from the Spectacular Spider-Man, but this one, that's a very cheesy style of him. Oh, she pushed him. Yeah, she was in an old hag form. And there's Whiplash. Okay, I know Whiplash from Iron Man, the movie itself. But look how silly he looks. Oh, Narissa's gonna turn into... Sea Maleficent Dragon? I'm gonna guess this is from the Little Mermaid TV show. It's been forever since I've seen it. Kinda makes sense. In a way. And Whiplash wins. Next fight. Vasilye versus Madame Mask. Yeah, Vasilye noticed that Madame Mask has not paid for the... paid her debts. Yeah, back for the crown. The Shadow Man decides to, take it by force. Well, every con man has an ace up his sleeve, as we all know. Well, just watching. Okay, Vasilye would have cursed her or something. And there's the Horned King. Who wants to make an alliance with Vasilye. Then next fight. Venom versus Ursula. Huh? And wait, that's Eddie Brock. Why are there two Eddie Brocks? That's just confusing. Shouldn't they be one and the same person? Okay, so we see Venom has consumed this other Eddie Brock, who probably isn't related to Eddie Brock, but just a guy who has a common name. I'm trying not to overthink it. then, how'd it go again? Yeah, this does not go unnoticed by Ursula, who has ordered my Maleficent to get rid of the brute. Guess she sees Venom as a threat to her plans. Maleficent, that's what I mean. I'm gonna guess she's floating in air, like in many tournaments. That's always my guess. She's floating in air, and she's using the magic on the eels to make the floating airs. I mean, come on, she's a flipping sea witch. How could she not know about the floating in air? And have them, using a spell to have them breathe in air. For the eels. And she has a spell that can remove the symbiote. Looks like Ursula wins. Next fight, okay, I was first confused, but turns out shouldn't that be a homemade submission round instead? Okay, we got, what is it called? The Jackal Beast versus Man-Wolf. This is basically the werewolf fight. It's basically what it is. So Jafar, in this one, Jafar is angry that the servant, I think she was the girl who fell in love with the guy who turned into a pile of treasure. Yeah, Jafar turned a slave girl into his harem, into a monstrous jackal because she angered him. Man, is Jafar this kind of a jerk? What, did Jafar kill her lover or something? Yeesh. Then we see this Queen of the Vampires, who I think she is. Yeah, Miriam, Queen of the Vampires. Hey, I got it right. Uses her mental powers to take control of Man-Wolf so that she can steal for her a powerful gem that once belonged to Jafar. Really? I don't know where Man-Wolf is from. So is that the gem? I think it's from the Aladdin series. It's where Iago and Abu weren't really dead, but they're between life and death until I Am a Ghoul wants to catch them. And now there's a werewolf fight going around. I mean, seriously, what's not epic about a werewolf fight? And somehow this... a hamster cage. Really? A hamster cage? That's the gem we can come up with? And somehow that gem reverts him back to normal. And then the gem reverts that girl back to normal. Oh, they're back to normal. Now for the epilogue. Yeah, we see Dr. Octopus is talking with Shocker. Now there's the one from the Spectacular Spider-Man I know. After his loss from Narissa, Doc Ock operates him a new suit. Huh, better than the cheesy one. Oh yeah, Shocker is Western. Now here's his new form. I mean, his new outfit. Then we see Xanatos, learns that Ultron had hired AIM to design for him a new upgrades and tries to hack into their computer system. So AIM and Ultron are working together, huh? Is there anything Xanatos can't do? I mean, that dude's flipping intelligent. Okay, one thing that... Look at him! I really didn't know who he was, and to just look at him, he looks silly. Man, Marvel always comes up with weird things, don't they? So I guess this is MODOK. And one of the henchman tells them that someone's hacking into their computer. Look, he's a giant head! With tiny arms and legs! And then we see Emperor Zerg arrives at Hydra to make an alliance with Dr. Doom. I love Mind Heist. Then we see Dormammu. Okay, at first I never know who he was until I watched Doctor Strange movie, and I'll get to it soon. So gives Baron Mordo to get Eddie Brock so he can recruit him for Dormammu's forces. So Baron Mordo arrives at Eddie Brock's cell, sets him to join, and he gives him a new symbiote. Is that an ink blot you just added in? And now he's Venom again. Then we see the Mandarin still looking for rings, going from town to town now. Then we see Miriam. Don't know who she is, I just don't care for her. Just like with most Marvel villains, I have no idea who they are. Turns one person, who I guess it's Mobius. Actually, I think there's going to be a movie Mobius, and it does look cool. Turns him into a vampire. Yep. So that was Disney versus Marvel villains, round 5. Yeah, it was a pretty good fight. I mean, good round.